Did you know that bees pollinate an estimated $18 billion worth of crops each year in just our country? We need them, but a problem plaguing the bees has the potential to become the newest threat to our global supply chain. Honeybees, so fuzzy and so important, pollinating 80% of flowering plants in the United States, including more than 100 of the fruits, vegetables, and produce products that we rely on. But these hard workers are at risk. Data from the nonprofit group Bee Informed Partnership shows that between April of 2020 to April 2021, beekeepers in the United States lost almost half of their colonies, those losses being attributed to climate change, harmful farming techniques, and the use of pesticides. And bee colonies aren't just dwindling here in the States. Conditions in Chile, for example, are also creating a buzz. Monday, beekeepers placed dozens of hives containing thousands of bees out on the streets outside of their government buildings, protesting the extreme drought plaguing the country that is killing plants that bees need to survive.
Bees are dying. Bees are important worldwide.
It got so intense, police ended up arresting several protesters as bees then swarmed the streets. Well, according to a representative from the Office of the U.S. Trade Department, the U.S. imports roughly $2 billion worth of fruits and nuts from Chile, meaning the flow of those goods could be disrupted if their bee population dramatically drops. So what can be done? Well, you can do a little something. You can plant more flowers. It doesn't even have to be something big. Do a little herb garden. Basil, thyme, rosemary, chives, mint. They're all yummy for you and very yummy to bees. Wildflowers are also a great bee food source. You can buy little seed packets at most garden centers and just throw them in a sunny spot. See if they'll plant. Another way to help is to reduce your use of pesticides, and also they say avoid non-stick pans. They apparently release a toxic chemical into the air when heated, which can make it hard for the bees to do things like navigate back home or make a new queen or produce enough worker bees for the hive. Now, Dr. Jim, I know you're a pretty avid gardener at your home. Have you ever kept bees?
You know what? I haven't. I have a friend, though, who is really good at it, and I want to. My problem is I'm kind of limited on my space. And I got to have space between me and the bees.
Fair enough, yeah.
You know, but I would love that. I would love that. Of course, I'd like to live out in the country on 100 acres. That's.
Well, you've got a lot of great flowering plants, so I'm sure the bees are very appreciative.
Yeah, I try to do my share. But then I like the fruits, too. So we like to eat it and all
Symbiotic
that.
relationship, right?
And by the way, you know, here in February is when I start to plant.
What are you planting?
I mean, seriously plant and getting for my tomatoes and cucumbers and all that stuff. I get started pretty early. So, oh, it's fun stuff.